So I remember attending the first round of her match, which was a tough match at the US Open, and then I went back home, and then I was contemplating coming back, and I wanted to witness her win because I think she has such an amazing head on her shoulders and the game, and I think she has a voice and a platform that's going to transcend the sport. And as we know now, sport is not just tennis. It's fashion, it's art, it's culture, it's having a platform, and I think she does brilliantly of merging all of those together.
What if the future of women's tennis isn't centered in Europe or the United States, but is rising from Asia with the power to reshape the WTA landscape? Eala isn't just winning matches, she's redefining expectations. With a fearless style of play and remarkable composure, she's drawing praise from tennis icons like Maria Sharapova and Novak Djokovic, along with many top players who recognize something truly special in her talent and mindset. The question now is, could this young star become the spark that transforms the sport, inspiring a new generation of champions around the world?
And she's improving all the time. She's a really nice person already. She's a really good player. It's really nice to see her improving. She keeps going all the time. She's a fighter on the court. What is nice for me, she's so young, and maybe she will play with my daughter one day. So it's really nice for me to see also the improvement. And I mean, she's a super good example for my daughter too, because she's really a fighter. She's positive. She goes out there. She's a kind person. And I think it's a really good example for everybody.
If Eala's incredible rise excites you as much as it excites us, be sure to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more updates as we follow her journey toward the very top of women's tennis. From the very first serve to the final point of every match, Eala is proving that the future of women's tennis is evolving and the world is beginning to take notice. Even Maria Sharapova, a legend whose name commands global respect, has recently expressed her admiration for the young star, sending waves of excitement across the WTA Tour.
You didn't necessarily have a player from the Philippines you could emulate. Who did you look up to?
From the Philippines was difficult to, I didn't really have anyone from home to look up to at this stage. But internationally, I looked up a lot to Maria Sharapova. So when I was younger, I didn't really understand what was kind of going on in the game. I liked that she was fiery, I liked that she was aggressive, and of course, she presents herself very well.
Unlike the usual praise often given to rising talents, Sharapova's words carried real significance, highlighting Eala as a transformative force who is reshaping the sport's landscape. This goes beyond a young player simply making headlines. It reflects the rise of someone who is redefining what representation and excellence can look like on the global stage. See the distance.
I still feel like, I'm a competitor at heart, and, you see those momentum swings in a match, and you're like, that's an important moment. And yeah, I love being back. I love being at the US Open, and now being a spectator here. It's a lot of fun.
Do you play tennis at all? And if you did, what surface would you want to play on?
I've played a handful of times, not as much as I should, and I don't know. I had this amazing team working with me, and now to go to the court and all alone, it's a little bit daunting. Now you have to book your own court, you have to string your rackets.
Sharapova, who understands the intense pressure of global expectations, has been closely following the progress made since the breakout performance at the Miami Open. That tournament marked a major turning point when fans began to see that Eala was no longer just a promising junior talent, but a fully developed competitor capable of challenging the best players in the world.
It's amazing. I mean, I played her when she kind of broke out last year in Miami, and I'm from there, and the whole crowd was against me, and I was like, what on earth is going on? Like, where do these people come from? And then week after week, as she has done well and established herself as a really good player on tour, they all come out to support her. And so I think we saw it in Australia when it was kind of overcrowded. They put her on too small of a court. We saw it here. You can hear it from the hotel. You can hear the crowd roaring, especially at night. So it's incredible.
What impressed Maria Sharapova most was not only Eala's skill, but also her remarkable composure under pressure. Managing sudden international attention is never easy, yet the young star handled it with a level of maturity that many seasoned professionals struggle to maintain. Winning matches is important, but the ability to stay focused and poised under the intense spotlight of global scrutiny is what truly separates exceptional athletes from the rest. Eala has already shown a remarkable ability to process setbacks without letting them shake her confidence. She maintains balance in both victory and defeat, demonstrating emotional maturity well beyond her years. This level of composure suggests she is learning how to navigate the highs and lows of professional tennis in a way that could support a long and successful career. Sharapova's observations ultimately highlight the depth of Eala's potential and the promising future that lies ahead for the young star.
I mean, I think every player would say that we can talk, and she's a kind person who always is happy, always talks. I mean, we are seeing her all the time, even the whole family, and we are traveling with our family, so it's like family and family. We are talking a lot also with her parents, so it's really nice, and it's nice to see her how she works.
The mutual respect between Eala and Sharapova is truly remarkable. Eala has often cited Sharapova as a major inspiration during her formative years, modeling aspects of her game and career path after the former world #1. This mentorship has offered Eala invaluable guidance, helping her navigate the pressures of a rapid ascent on the WTA Tour. With Sharapova quietly supporting her journey from junior circuits to the professional stage, Eala benefits from both first-hand wisdom and steady encouragement from someone who has faced similar challenges. Eala's rise has also drawn the attention of other tennis legends. Novak Djokovic, widely regarded as one of the sport's all-time greats, has expressed admiration for her composure and professionalism, even after early exits at tournaments like Indian Wells. Rather than dwell on disappointment, Djokovic praised Eala's poise and dedication, highlighting that her influence extends far beyond match outcomes. Her approach impresses not just for her athletic skill, but for the grace and commitment she brings to every aspect of her career, reflecting the qualities of a player poised to leave a lasting mark on tennis. Current top-tier player Jessica Pegula has also voiced her support, emphasizing that no single loss defines Eala's journey. Pegula highlighted the bigger picture, Eala's energy, presence, and impact on the WTA Tour as a whole. Her emergence is invigorating the circuit, inspiring peers and fans alike, and proving that rising talent can generate excitement and momentum beyond rankings or individual results.
Wow, I mean, she's been doing great. Kind of came a little bit out of nowhere, and all of a sudden just had, a great run, at the U.S. Open. Miami was a breakthrough tournament for her last year. Very talented. I think she's got a very bright future. It's been great, obviously, to always see, either Asian Americans or Asians do well. For her to make the impact that she's had in such a short period of time has been wonderful to see.
The widespread admiration from tennis legends and current professionals underscores that Eala's rise is both significant and well-deserved. Sharapova sees her as an emerging icon representing Asia with skill, poise, and cultural impact. Djokovic praises her professionalism and mental resilience, while Pegula highlights her ability to energize the tour and inspire new audiences. When such a diverse array of respected figures show support, it signals that Eala is on track to become a defining presence in women's tennis. Challenges, including victories, losses, and learning experiences, are inevitable for any athlete, but Eala's foundation points to a trajectory of lasting influence. The mentorship from Sharapova, recognition from Djokovic, and encouragement from peers like Pegula create both a support network and validation of her growing impact. Her journey goes beyond personal achievement. It reflects the potential to reshape tennis representation, showing how a young player from Asia can rise to global prominence and inspire the next generation. Eala's story is far from finished. With every match and tournament, she solidifies her place in the WTA, gaining experience while earning respect from fans, peers, and legends alike. The recognition she receives is no mere hype. It reflects real talent, determination, and the capacity to leave a cultural and competitive mark on the sport. Observers see in her the qualities needed for longevity and influence, positioning her as not just a competitor, but a player who will help shape the future of tennis in meaningful ways.
I think her opponent is a very experienced player, and I think Alex definitely handled the center court very well. She had some resistance, especially in the second set. I thought the Thai player Naklo did a very good job battling and trying to compete back, but I think that's also what makes Alex great. She was able to not only respond very well, but close it out, which I think was very important for her. Absolutely, yeah. She's still young, so she obviously has a lot of success this past year. But I love one thing I love about her. She does continue to think about growing and getting better and improving herself, which I think that's what makes her a great champion.
The significance of Alex Eala's rise is unmistakable. In a sport long dominated by select regions, her prominence marks a shift in the global tennis landscape. She embodies a new wave of talent emerging from Asia, proving that excellence knows no geographic boundaries. Her achievements challenge traditional narratives and broaden expectations for the next generation of players. By performing under pressure, staying composed, and demonstrating emotional intelligence, Eala is not merely winning matches. She is exemplifying the professionalism and poise that can inspire athletes everywhere. As the tennis world takes notice, the impact of her journey becomes increasingly evident. Support from legends, respect from peers, and consistent performance all highlight that Eala is forging her own identity within the sport. Her unique combination of skill, mental resilience, cultural representation, and influence makes her story one that resonates far beyond the court. Every milestone she reaches sets a precedent, opening doors for players from underrepresented regions and magnifying the significance of her accomplishments. Eala's evolving narrative is a testament to the power of talent, opportunity, and guidance coming together. Mentorship and recognition from figures like Maria Sharapova, her peers, and her fans create an environment where young athletes can thrive, redefine expectations, and maintain the spirit and integrity of the sport. Her journey illustrates how support from established champions can accelerate the development of emerging talent while inspiring generations to come.
We spoke about her on our show last week that had a great reaction, so thanks to everyone who watched the last episode of Off the Court Cuts. Eala has just proven herself again to be the rising star of women's tennis, not in terms of maybe winning a major yet, not in terms of challenging Sabalenka and Swiatek and the big hitters, but she is emerging as the biggest sort of superstar of the new batch coming through. Sponsors are all over her. She's from the Philippines. There's huge crowds attending every time she tries to hit a court, even on a practice court. Incredible scene. She's a rock star. And she's such a nice, polite, calm girl as well. I spoke to her last year when she was playing.
Ultimately, one thing is clear. Alex Eala is more than just a rising star. She is a catalyst for change in the WTA. Her career so far reflects resilience, skill, and cultural significance, while her future holds immense potential for continued growth and influence. By exemplifying the qualities of a true champion both on and off the court, she sets a standard for the next generation of players, showing that excellence goes beyond wins and losses, and that the power of representation, professionalism, and determination is profound. The path ahead will bring both challenges and triumphs, but Eala's solid foundation ensures she is ready to navigate the demands of professional tennis. Supported by mentorship, recognition from legends, and the energy she brings to the tour, she is poised not only to compete, but to leave an enduring mark. The WTA is undergoing a transformation, and Alex Eala is at its center, a rising icon whose story is just beginning to inspire athletes and fans around the world. Her journey has become more than a personal climb through the ranks. It is a narrative the entire tennis world watches closely. Every match she plays and every tournament she enters carries significance beyond her career statistics. Her story is about breaking barriers, redefining expectations, and proving to young athletes that representation at the highest levels is not only possible, it is achievable. Alex Eala is challenging long-standing norms and demonstrating that excellence comes in many forms across continents and cultures.
What did you make of her run in Miami and her as a player?
Yeah, I thought it was really fascinating. She uses her leftiness really well. When she went on that run, it was really impressive how she handled the big moments on the stadium court. What's interesting about her draw in Madrid is if she beats Tomova, who does she play second round? It would be Swiatek, who has that bye. So I love this in women's tennis right now, where you get like a compelling matchup maybe a month after the first one.
What truly sets Eala apart is her rare blend of technical skill and mental sharpness. Unlike many young players who falter under the spotlight, she seems to flourish in it. The pressure of being labeled a rising star does not rattle her. Instead, she maintains focus, executes her strategies with precision, and handles unexpected challenges with a composure that far exceeds her years. It is this mental resilience that has drawn the attention of icons like Sharapova, who recognize not just raw talent, but a player capable of sustaining success over the long term. Sharapova herself has highlighted Eala's influence, noting that her impact extends well beyond wins and losses. Eala represents cultural significance, offering millions of Asian fans a figure to cheer for at the pinnacle of tennis. Her presence challenges the traditional dominance of Europe and North America in women's tennis, signaling that the sport's global landscape is evolving. This evolution is vital, inspiring not only fans but also young athletes who may have felt overlooked or underrepresented, proving that dedication paired with talent can break barriers once thought insurmountable. On the court, Eala exhibits emotional intelligence that many professionals spend years developing. She balances the joy of victory with the lessons of defeat, understanding that neither moment defines her completely. Her poise, skill, and resilience make her not just a promising athlete, but a trailblazer for the next generation of tennis players.
A lot of points to defend next week because she got to the semi-finals in Miami last year when she beat Swiatek on the way to that. So that's an issue for her to overcome in the next week when she gets to Miami. But wow, she's in good form. She's into the latter stages at Indian Wells. Greg, what are your thoughts? Have you seen Eala play this week?
Yeah, I have. Good lefty, moves exceptionally well. Competes incredibly well. The movement's there. The firepower's getting better. It's a gradual build-up. She's really getting into her body. I like the way she thinks tactically. She's very astute out there. And for all the pressure and expectation that are on her shoulders, she's finding a way to push through. It's not easy when you have an opponent who's injured out there.
Sharapova highlighted Eala's ability to absorb pressure without letting it affect her focus or confidence, a maturity rarely seen so early in an athlete's career. This blend of natural resilience and deliberate preparation suggests a strong foundation for long-term excellence. Mentorship from someone who has navigated the professional circuit gives Eala insights into the mental and strategic aspects of tennis that go beyond technical training. With guidance from experienced players, she can anticipate challenges and respond with intelligence and poise, making her rise a product not just of talent, but of informed progression. Recognition from top players further underscores her growing influence. Novak Djokovic has praised her professionalism and the quality she brings to the court, noting that her performance and conduct reflect a level of maturity and dedication that inspires her peers. Similarly, Jessica Pegula has emphasized how Eala energizes the WTA Tour with her approach to competition, creating a positive ripple effect throughout the sport. Such endorsements are meaningful, signaling that Eala's trajectory is being taken seriously by those who have mastered the game. Every match, win or loss, becomes a learning opportunity that Eala handles with sophistication. She avoids letting defeats define her or victories inflate expectations, maintaining a balanced approach essential for sustaining a career in a physically and mentally demanding environment. This mindset also positions her as a role model for young athletes aiming to compete at the highest levels without succumbing to the pressures of early success.
It's so special, they make me more and more special. To be Filipino is something I take so much pride in. And I don't have a home tournament, so to be able to have this community here at the US Open, I'm so grateful that they made me feel like I'm home.
Eala's impact reaches far beyond individual tournaments. She is reshaping how Asian players are perceived in the global tennis community. Her achievements challenge long-standing stereotypes, paving the way for more athletes to pursue professional success. By capturing the attention of both legends and current stars, Eala shows that influence in tennis goes beyond skill. It includes mindset, resilience, and the power to inspire. Her rise signals a new era for the WTA, one where global representation, emotional intelligence, and consistent excellence are equally celebrated. Looking ahead, Eala will face the inevitable challenges of rapid progress, formidable opponents, grueling schedules, and intense scrutiny from media and fans alike. Yet, supported by mentorship, peers, and her disciplined approach, she is well equipped to navigate these hurdles. Each victory strengthens her position, not just as a competitor, but as a leading figure in women's tennis whose story resonates well beyond the court. Eala embodies the evolving landscape of the sport. Her journey reflects the fusion of talent, preparation, and cultural significance, proving that the next generation of tennis stars can emerge from anywhere, redefining expectations along the way. With every match, she not only participates in history but actively shapes it, inspiring countless young players and heralding a bright, transformative future for the WTA Tour.